I'm Naomi Hooley, and you're watching the Portland Pick.
Times are mean, we're living lean, we're seeing things we ain't never seen. We're all doing what we gotta do. The world is...
I've been a singer-songwriter since I was a really young kid, but I got really serious about it as a middle-aged, middle 20, 8-year-old, and had a band that I was promoting for 5 years, and decided if we're really serious about this, we're going to have to go out of Alaska. So we saved our money, raised $10,000 in the summer from touring, and came down to Portland to record an album. Recorded an album in 10 days. The band breaks up 3 days later. I came home pretty defeated because that was October, and it was like, after this October, things began after that. We're going to start touring, and we're going to have this album. And I went home to a broken up band, and then I came home.
Back to Alaska?
Yep, back to Alaska. And my relationship of 9 years decided it was over also. So basically everything I had been working on in my life was pretty much over. And I had this hard choice to make, who was I really? And who was the person I wanted to be, and who was I, and how much space was there in between those two people? And I'm Alaskan, so I always say I've done some tough things, but the hardest and toughest thing I ever did was get in that car and drive all the way to Portland and decide I don't know anybody, I don't have a job, nobody knows me, but I know that I'm an artist. And so I had this experience when I first came here and visited that I felt like I was home. I write everything that we perform right now. I'm actually, my goal for next year is to start doing some co-writing, because I feel like a homeschooler in some ways. You can only go so far in your own knowledge. You need a professor. So I am starting to branch out into doing some co-writing. As of right now, I'm doing all my own writing, but I describe what I do as 70s piano pop, because it would have been pop music in the 70s, In my reviews, I get Carole King a lot because I hit the piano and I write my own music. But obviously, I feel like I have my own voice and my own style. Where I'm an old soul, so I have the old style of songwriting, and I want there to be a reason why I write a song. I don't just write songs to try and be cool.
Is a button for your coat.
What I am noticing is I'm not the only person that got in my car and drove here to be an artist. There's, in my mind, quite an influx of people that have moved here to do exactly what I'm doing, and so it does become quite a bit of a competitive place where why does a person need to come to your show when there's 17 great shows at one night? But as far as the artists and the scene here, part of what we're doing tonight is we're doing a fusion. So we have dance, we have art, we have a documentary that's part of the evening tonight. And I think that's going to become important for Portland to start involving other people's art in what you're doing, because I don't think there's enough stages and enough room for everyone to have their own night tonight. And so tonight we've brought in quite a few different artists, and we've shared the night, and we've gotten behind each other and said, what Tyler's doing tonight is important, and so let's get behind that. And I think that's going to be important the more people move in and the more this scene kind of blows up in a way, to support each other and share it and not just be clamoring against each other. Plus, it's just a lot more beautiful.
Yeah.
It makes it special for the audiences and people watching your art and taking it in. All I have is a button for your car.